Hello, welcome to the Portrait Mask Mblo discussion. I am Mrs. Morin and I am here with
Mrs. Wyatt.
So let's go ahead and let's begin with the title. So you want to make sure you put portrait mask in Mblo there. And you can also put a Moya Yanzo, which is this woman right here. And the artist is Oe Kimu, which is right here, for those of you trying to spell it correctly. And the historical period is Africa. Would you like to talk about the materials and techniques, Mrs. Wyatt?
Yes, it is hand-carved. It is made from wood. It has brass on it. And then there's also a pigment that has been rubbed onto it.
So for the intended purpose, one of the biggest things about this mask is that it was for entertainment. It was carved to represent Moya Yanzo, which is that woman in that picture. And it would have been worn during kind of like a little dance.
Yes.
This dance would have had a skit to go along with it.
Yes.
And oftentimes they were parodies of people, too. So
yes, evidently she was a really great dancer. And so when her son or her husband would be wearing these masks, a lot of times she'd come out and dance with them. But the men always wear the masks.
Yes. So it's interesting to think of this as a mask of a woman, but it would have been worn by a man.
By a man.
So let's go ahead and talk about the two kinds of entertainment masks. So we would have seen two different masks, the Goli and Mblo, which are listed right here. And the one we are looking at is specifically a Mblo mask. And then there's something, the patron for this mask, too, would have been her husband, Moya Yanzo's husband, and his name was Kwame Ziari. Now, as far as how this is different to people in the West versus people from Bali, which is where these guys are from, do you want to explain?
Yeah, when they were used, these are for using, and that it's part of rituals, and so they're only used for that, and when they're done, they're put away. So here in the United States, we look at them and want to put them on our walls. We want them to be decorative. So in the United States or all over the world, besides in Africa, they're looked at formally, which is the principles and elements, and that's how we're judging them, and then we want them to be decoration, but they're not. As a matter of fact, the value of them depends on their use. So if they're not used, if they don't look at the back of it and look and see that it's been worn and it's been used in a ceremony, they're not as valuable.
Interesting. So there you have it. That just about does it. And thank you so much for watching.